Imagine a world where the ultimate weapon isn't a bomb, but a thought. You are Nick Hall, an ordinary man who suddenly finds himself the target of a shadowy government agency after a mysterious event grants him the ability to read minds and project his own thoughts into others. But this isn't just a superpower, it's a curse that isolates you from everyone you love and turns every interaction into a potential trap. Welcome to Mind's Eye, the first pulse-pounding, psychologically intense, and deeply suspenseful installment in Douglas E. Richards' Nick Hall series. If you love psychic thriller tropes, high-stakes espionage, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated terror of having no privacy in a world that wants to use you as a tool, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in techno-thriller fiction, blending the visceral chill of paranoia with the profound weight of moral ambiguity. The narrative kicks off with Nick's sudden awakening to his abilities, thrusting him into a desperate flight from agents who view him not as a person but as a national security asset to be captured and controlled. The atmosphere is thick with the static of encrypted comms, the hum of surveillance drones, and the creeping dread of knowing that every stranger could be listening to your every thought. Richards excels at capturing the psychological toll of living in a glass house, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is not just death, but the loss of your own identity. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular reluctant hero trope and the brilliant asymmetric warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting guns, it's about understanding the psychology of your enemies, managing limited resources, and using human ingenuity to outsmart opponents who have superior numbers and technology. Watching Nick reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional, trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying, chiming ding of a massive level-up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of the Nick Hall series lies in its characters and the heavy burden of integrity. Nick isn't just a cold, calculating gamer, he is a deeply human individual, struggling to maintain his humanity in a system that rewards ruthlessness. He quickly forms bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help him navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches him casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates toward its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces Nick to push his abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. Nick doesn't just survive the assault, he completely shatters the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. Mind's Eye is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed and unapologetically addictive. Douglas E. Richards has crafted a debut that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is bright.